Hi, this is Maze, Book 2, Chapter 1, Part 2. We finally reached a building on the north side of the lake, where he disappeared, Hendricks, glomming into the mortar of its yellow brick facade facing Harrison Street. I shook my head as I bent over my knees to catch my breath. "You miserable ghost! Look, you doubled back on us!" I had to wonder if he did it on purpose, just to see me sweat. I wouldn't put it past him. He was the strangest fellow you ever met, honestly. I got my bearings and looked up. Then I saw the street sign to which I was dead certain I had coil-locked my bike the day before, but it was now bare. Some luck. I stood there in disbelief for a while, then followed Hendricks into the building, clambering up the steps and through the heavy doors with that rather sluggish poverty of body. Yesterday I came up Harrison Street with the same thirst I have now, only worse. I left the bike here, thinking I wouldn't be long. Oh, what a fool I was to leave it overnight. Anyone who knows anything about this city knows better than to daydream for even half the time it takes to cross yourself. Some hungry capitalist with nothing to lose can and will have you and your possessions spotted and marked. Mobile phone enthusiasts and internet surfers of all kinds, beware. There are sharks in these waters, and they are famished. And so was I, famished. Otherwise I wouldn't have hunted. I'd much rather be kicking it with my boy Maze, lying about dreaming of half-pipes and watching horror flicks. But I had gone days without, and my thirst had been building. Yesterday I came here to follow this lady into the Whole Foods on the opposite side of the street. This Tea Party conservative-looking lady, holding one of those sun umbrellas people don't carry anymore, unless they have some exorbitant sum of expendable income always weighing them down. She was captivating. I moved in on her. Judging by her energetics, she was chock full of it, the very thing I needed most. I do believe I was salivating just watching her. Call it fatal attraction. I would want to be careful, though. We don't really like to be seen, you know, with people, how they'll flash and mob to watch a real-life drama unfold. Cell phones at the ready, videotaping other people's tragedies or triumphs. I'd rather not make a scene, so I kept my head and watched her do her shopping. She had pretty good taste, avoiding all the processed foods. She was probably attractive under all that makeup, I thought, for an older lady. She was smiling like someone whose cherry was picked last night, and it probably was, 'cause she really got to wandering around the extravagant fruit and vegetable section with the automatic misters and motion-activated plastic bags and hanging gardens and scales and all. I think she was in a daydream about last night. Good for her. A lot of her ladies her age were surely not getting it. I blended in with the salads. By Caesar and spinach and romaine, I watched her weave in and out slowly with a green plastic basket hung comfortably off her elbow. She seemed to search out and find every free sample, and was diligent, and did the rounds again. Greedy, this one. Then she stood there with a look on her face as though she was some kind of professional taster, teasing out the subtleties of pomegranate, oak, honey, hickory on her tongue. She scrunched up her forehead, looking baffled, then dipped her pudgy fingers in for another taste. And another. I don't care if they breed apples with grapes, and indeed they have. There cannot possibly require 5 dips into a sample to determine a flavor. She's a hell of an actress, this one, I said to myself. A real Faye Dunaway.